right, so I want to return to the eyes before I move on to the nose. And yesterday I just did some like rough blocking in, really just trying to get a good feel, just getting good information, getting something down so I can see and feel a little bit more comfortable with where I'm going and where I need to go. So now I'm going to return. This is dry just a bit. It's still a little tacky, but it's dry just a bit. And now I'm going to return to it and just start to put it together, get it to all kind of meld and mold together, adding a little bit more color. It is a little bit gray. A lot of it is because of the underpainting of the burnt sienna. But now I'm going to start adding a little bit more color, a little bit more brightness, a little bit more higher chroma, so to speak, to it to give it some shape and give it some life. Okay, so I'm just going to get my reference photo here. So I have it. And I'm going to start in the I'm using what size is this brush? This is like a size 6 of that Blick. Doesn't look like a size 6, but it's slightly bigger. And I'm just going to go in with my everything color. I'm going to call it that, my everything color. I'm going to add just a little bit of the ivory black to that mixture. I just want to create some type of gray, and I'm just going to go in to the inside areas here. I might pick a smaller brush, but just trying not to get too, I'm going to add a little yellow to that. I don't want to get too detailed. I'm still just kind of in this developmental stage. I'll get some paper towel here to wipe my brush. And I'm going to go in, I'm going to hike up. I'm going into my line 5. I'm going to see what this quinacridone rose does, because I need a little bit of pinkiness. Ooh, and I like how it's mixing with the yellow ochre. I like that a lot. I'm going to gray it down a bit by just adding some of the purple. That will kind of help neutralize it just a bit. I like that a lot. So you might see me using that. You might see me using more of the quinacridone rose in there. I'm just kind of getting some color. It's still not complete yet, but I'm just kind of getting some color. And I'm going to add, I see there is a lot of like pinkiness underneath the bags under my eyes. So I'm going to start adding some color in there. And the lighting here just isn't great. I'm going to try to adjust and lighten that up a bit. Because what I'm seeing, what I'm seeing on the camera and what I'm seeing on my canvas right now seem to be two different things. So I'm just I'm looking at the shape and I'm working the shape. Now, one thing when I'm, drawing the eye, and you just need to look at the form. So the outer areas of the eye shape hit this kind of bone right here. So I just want to make sure that the eyebrows are set properly and that the outer edges of this eye shape are in the right space, that they're not getting too big. And just kind of getting that shape of the ball is what I'm trying to achieve. And it is looking kind of, looking at it, I'm going to add some light. I'm going to kind of work the sides of the face here. And I'm going to go ahead and use that. Side there. Oil. I'm just going in, I'm in my line 5, and I added the yellow with a little bit of that quinacridone rose there, which I like a lot. And then I'm going to go a little lighter. I'm going to go down a little bit, add a little bit of the cadmium red to lighten it up a bit. Because this area right here is going to help me get the shape. I'm going to go a little bit lower, mix that same yellow with the cadmium red, a little bit lighter. And I know this is reaching into the cheek area, but it's going to help me with shape. Now let's take a look at I'm going to go back into line 4 in my yellow red mixture, and I'm just going to slightly try to get some shape going on here underneath the eye. I see some purple in there. Let me go in. I'm going to use my Everything Purple. And just kind of soften the dark line that I see. Soften that up a bit. And I'm trying to get that shape, and I see it there. I'm going to get some of the quinacridone magenta and mix that in with my yellow and red shape. I'm going to go up another one, up another level here. And I'm just working on that underneath shape there. Kind of stepping back to observe. I'm just going to add a little bit of green to this mixture, just a bit. Maybe some of the burnt sienna. That might be a little too dark. A little bit. There is a lot of shadow going on this side of the eye here. I'm going to get another brush here. To just kind of soften just a bit. And just going back, I'm going to go back into, I'm going to use my burnt umber. I'll add it a little bit to this right here. And I'm just going to go in and just tap in kind of the upper lid. Dark. Just tap in that upper lid crease shape. Try not to just kind of, I'm just tapping it in, not drawing it in. And just stepping back. to observe there. And just kind of taking a look here. I'm going to scroll out just so you can just kind of get an overall view um, of the eye area. Now, I don't want to do too much more at this part of the game because I don't want to start focusing on detail, but I'll continue to just kind of play with adding a little bit more color. I'm going to step back and just kind of see where this is and where I need to make adjustments, and then we'll go from there.